CNN Academy Abu Dhabi has taught me the power of storytelling and shaping a narrative in a way that the audience can connect to. My final project is about the representation of the hijab in the fashion industry. The hijab, a symbol of faith and modesty for us Muslims. Growing up, I never thought a day would come when hijabi women like myself would feature in fashion magazines. But is this merely token representation or a genuine way for a new generation to connect with the fashion industry? In 2020, supermodel Halima Aden quit the fashion industry citing reasons that her hijab was not truly represented. So I wanted to find out what some of my own peers think about the issue.
She did the right thing because the current situation of the fashion industry does not really cater to the regulations of the concept of hijab.
It's not really just the covering of your hair or your head, it's a symbol that you belong to a certain faith. It's not expendable for the people who wear it. The fact that she had to go through that is an identifier that people don't really understand what the hijab is.
It was her connection to faith, so it was a symbol, and that symbol was being modified by the other people in the industry.
There's been some level of hijabi tokenism. It's represented as a show. It's look at us, we know what diversity looks like, and they're doing anything they can to make her fit into what their norms are because they might be uncomfortable with that.
Halima's story has inspired many to reflect, and it has ignited conversations surrounding representation and tokenism in the fashion world. The question, however, still remains the same. Does the fashion industry represent the hijab in its true form?
And Shaziya, this is the sort of piece that would sit very comfortably within the body of the show that I do, Connect the World with Becky Anderson, daily here from Abu Dhabi. We talked about this at the beginning. I knew that this piece wasn't going to be easy to shoot because you needed to talk to a lot of people sitting down. That's not easy to either shoot or do the sound on, but it looked really strong. What did you take away? What do you want the world to know about what you took away from Academy?
Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you so much for having me. I had a lot to take away from CNN Academy. The very fact that I got to present a story that I'm very passionate about. I'm very passionate about women's stories. I'm very passionate about Muslim stories, and especially something that really connects to myself, which is the hijab that I wear. And often I see in a lot of media that it's not represented in the right way, and representation not in the right way is not representation at all. So CNN Academy gave me the platform in forming a broadcast journalism story. Because I come from a journalism background, I've done a lot of writing myself. But broadcast journalism is something that I've always been keen into entering into. So it just gave me a platform to form a story, whether it's script writing, producing, working with a photojournalist. It took me step by step to form the piece that I'm very inspired by and I'm very proud of.
Good. Well, the piece looked fantastic. Fantastic. It's a very intimidating process when you go into it, isn't it? But when you come out with a piece like that, you should be really, really proud of yourself. Well done. Congratulations and good luck with everything.